All right, class, coming to you today with the second part of our lesson. I've been trying to do one strategy or one kind of game or sport, and then now one type of fitness activity. Today's standard, we are going to combine and apply movement patterns, simple to complex, in individual activities. So today we're going to be working on a bunch of different kinds of push-ups, okay? And the challenge is going to be a push-up challenge. I can apply movement patterns in multiple activities. Last week we did some fitness activities that involve our legs and involved our arms and shoulders. Today we're going to be working our chest and triceps, and our word wall, burpee, okay? That's probably complex. Push-up, pretty basic. Modified push-up, even more basic. Fly push-up, a little bit complex. Dive bomb push-up, complex. And balance push-up, complex. So we're gonna go back and forth between them. And if you have any questions about why these are complex or simple, basically you'll see how they're all different. So I'll start here with my little warm-up. So there's so many different kinds of warm-ups out there. I like to use this standard one. I'll try to get more creative after spring break, and we'll try to get more unique ones. A lot of warm-ups really depend on your sport. So there's something called specificity, and normally your warm-up should kind of mimic what the sport's going to be. That's why this is so generic, because we can't, we're not playing a sport, we're just in this little, I don't even know, it's probably like a 5x6 area or something like that. So this dynamic warm-up is just gonna get the blood flowing one more time, and it's gonna get you loose so you don't pull a muscle, hopefully. Remember that you can pause this and do it twice. You could do it 3 times. You could do it 4 times. Okay, even though we're not working our legs, you still want to stretch your legs out a little bit. You want to do a little marching. Okay, maybe some hip opening activities. Okay, hip opening activities and marching. Some heel kickers. Okay, and then tilting teapot. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go over some different push-ups, okay? Form for push-ups is something that everybody's struggled on throughout the year. People's backs are swaying, people can't even hold themselves up. So I'm gonna show you different ways. If you can't do a standard push-up, there are plenty of modifications for you. Okay, the first thing I wanna show you is that standard push-up. Okay, so you're here, your shoulders, your hands should be a little wider than shoulder width. Okay, I always start on one knee, okay? And when I start on that one knee, then I'm ready to go. Here we go. Let's try to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I said before, this works your triceps, the back of your arm, a little bit of your shoulders in the front, and your chest, your pectoralis major. So let's look at that from the side so you can see it this way. My hands are a little wider than shoulder width. I'm resting on one knee until I'm ready to go. And then I'm gonna go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so some of you might be able to do that. Some of you might not. Let's show you the modified push-up, because you can get just as good of a workout from doing a modified push-up. So one of the keys to the modified push-up is, if you're here, you just don't go like this, because this isn't going to do anything. This is not going to do anything. Okay, what you actually want to do is start on your knees, okay, and you walk your hands forward. When you walk your hands forward, you want to rock your body so you're supporting yourself, okay? Like if I let go of my hand right now, I'm going to fall flat on my face. Okay, so there's weight in my hands. Let's go down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Show you a little bit different angle on that. So you're here, you walk your hands out. Once you walk your hands out, you can rock your feet up. You can see I cross my feet, and then I'm going to go down and up, down and up, down and up, down. Same thing. getting the weight into your hands is the important thing, and keeping your back straight. Once again, don't just sit down and go like this. That's not going to give you the workout you need. You actually need to kind of put leverage into it. Your body will be on like an angle, kind of like that, a little bit of a slope. All right, our next activity is going to be, let me see here. We could do a fly push-up. Okay, a fly push-up is pretty simple. You start here in the middle, okay? And then once you're in the middle here, you could walk a hand out, go down and up. 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 So you see how my hand started here, walk one out, do the push-up, bring it back, walk the other out, do the push-up, do the push-up, do the push-up. Okay, and that's kind of like a side-to-side, a fly, whatever you want to call it. There's some versions of it where there's a piece of paper on the floor and you slide the paper, or a piece of cardboard. Basically, it just hits your chest in a different area. So how do you modify that? Same thing. You get on your knees, rock forward. Okay, you're here. Get all the weight into your hands, and then you are rocking. So I'm on my knees. I'm still getting a workout, okay? Start on your knees if you have to. If you're gonna do stuff on your knees, I suggest you maybe get a pillow or roll up a blanket or something to protect your knees. Obviously this is just a fake hardwood floor and it kind of hurts a little bit. So I would suggest you roll up a blanket or use a pillow or something. So that's a side-to-side push-up or a fly push-up, however you wanna think about it. The next activity we're gonna do is gonna be called a dive bomb push-up. The dive bomb push-up is exactly what it sounds like. Anybody that's done any yoga, maybe you've heard about this push-up or seen this push-up. But basically, you start here, your body's up, and you dive in, and then you could reset, dive in, okay. I'm straight, and then I dive in. That would be really hard to do on your knees. So I suggest if you're looking to get something like that on your knees, okay, what you would want to do is maybe just go to your toes, okay? And it's almost like a mini shoulder press. You go down and up, okay? And with your hips that far back, it should take some weight off the front of your body, put some weight in the back of your body. What I've read is a push-up is anywhere from 60 to 75 to 80% of your body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, or I weigh 225 at any given time, 60% of my body weight is probably like 130 pounds or something like that. And 80% of my body weight is probably 170 pounds. So obviously pull-ups, you're gonna be working a lot more. Pull-ups are almost 100% of your body weight. They're probably about 90% of your body weight, 85% of your body weight. Anyway, let's continue. That was the dive bomb push-up. Next, let me look at my little word wall here. What else did we have? Burpee, push-up, modified push-up, fly, dive bomb. Oh, balance. Yes, this one is a little tricky. Okay, the balance push-up. Here we go. There's a couple different ways to do this. So I'm gonna be here, okay, and I'm gonna go down, but I'm gonna lift up my leg. So you can see my leg right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's one leg. Remember, whatever you do for one side, you want to do for the other. Okay, so here we are. This leg's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's one version where you're balancing on your legs. Another thing is kind of like a marching, which would be another balance push-up. Or here, walk back, sorry. I go down. You see that? You just raise your hand. It's really engaging your core besides your triceps and your chest. All right, the last is the burpee. The burpee is definitely complex because it's not just a push-up. So I'm gonna show you how to do a burpee, and you can try to do it at home. Start out with doing sets of 3 or sets of 5. When you can get up to 10 in a row, that's pretty good. So here we are, my burpee, slow-mo, squat down, legs back, push up, jump up, jump up. So let's do that fast. So here we go. Squat down, jump back, push up, jump up, jump up. And that's a burpee. I can do it this way too, so you can see it. So I'm here, down, back, push up, up, up. Okay? So let's review really quick. Upside down. Okay, so combine and apply movement patterns. Our movement pattern today was parts of a push-up, different push-up angles. Simple to complex. Modified push-up on our knees all the way to a burpee. And I can apply movement patterns in multiple activities. So last time I checked, we did about 5, 6 different kinds of push-ups. Word wall, burpee, push-ups, modified push-ups, fly push-ups, dive bomb push-ups, and balance push-ups. So we did all those. As we move through this, you start out with maybe try to do them for 15 seconds, then take a break, then do them for 17 seconds, do a break, 20 seconds, do a break. This goes back to that progression and overload we were talking about in the last lesson. So if you haven't watched that lesson, go back and watch it. We'll talk about progression and overload. But let's do a quick cool down. You always want to do a static stretch. Remember, in effort of these videos, I'm not holding it the whole 10 seconds. Remember, most experts will tell you that 10 to 30 seconds is the amount you want to do your push, your static stretching for. Okay, so you're holding it, you're not bouncing, you're just holding the stretch, holding the stretch. We worked our forearms out, so here we go. Worked our forearms out. Oh, I can feel the stretch in that one. That one must be a tight one. Once again, the push-ups engages your core, but that's not the primary mover in it. Your pectoralis major, your chest, a little bit of your front deltoids, and your tricep, the back of your arm. So here we are here. Same thing, like I said, you're supposed to hold this for 10 or 15 seconds. I'm just showing you, maybe your back's a little tight from doing the push-ups, so you can stretch out your back a little bit. Remember, Dr. S is not very flexible in his back and hamstring. Please don't judge my arched back and not being able to go anywhere. Just trying to do the best I can. Some people will tell you to bend your knees and just keep it straight and just hang. You can hang like this. Just kind of gently rock back and forth, or hold your toes this way. But regardless, I know I'm not flexible, something I need to work on. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. The PowerPoint will be up, and the quiz. This week's going to be a change of a week because we're going to review everything we've done now before spring break. So the next video will be a brief one and kind of just like a summary of everything we've done. And then we'll take a spring break. Hope you have a good day. Good to see you. Bye.